Grim, are you? Oh, Grim, Grim. Alas, I am disappointed. I had hoped. Must I really reiterate myself? You cannot allow all to live. I hope you will realize the implication. Hello, Grim? You are silent? You have nothing to say? Either way, this will be marked down as your second warning. There will not be many more.
I have returned. Did you miss me? Oh, who is adorable? Lady Portington? Who is? You are. You are a delightful scamp. Yes. So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week... But before that, we must quickly Where did I place those? Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Ah, Grim. In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence. Nothing so grand, but do you really think life is all about... One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that... Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks. Good evening, Grim. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own? Well, let us quick... You have marked fewer deaths than required. I really hope you would avoid such errors by now. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation? Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue. What do you mean? Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves with our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data. And we do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly. In a sense. But this is so... You should consider, time works a bit different. Anything else? The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your... Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else? You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials. The store and places. Anything else? No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Anything else? Until tomorrow, Grim.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Grimm, my fellow colleague, I have been should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique after all. I have much experience. Why not? Indeed, I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness. Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations. Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them? A system of mutual dependence. Yet we have some hold on the steer. To put us right out of business, and you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be for us all. Never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty. I am all ears, Grimm. Such is the nature of loyalty. Ha! Unfortunately, you will just have to live with it. Live. Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night. Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, it seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done and all that. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Ye drive a hard bargain, matey, but Mortimer does love a good scuffle. Used to belong to the ruthless Corsair. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one. See, and let's Lady Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then me crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of the Telenor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion. Then listen up, you silly bonehead. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything. Now, you must learn to appreciate fine culture. You will receive... Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? Alas, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. A reprimand will be noted down. Let not your attention be diverted from the tasks at hand. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem... Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human. I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years. Interesting. I haven't met many Reapers who do. Besides me, of course. For you see, I'm also in the human department. Damn it. Gotta ask Mortimer for some quality moisturizer next time. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do? Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phone, doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years. It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right? A Grim after my own heart. I mean, what could our choices possibly affect that would be at all interesting? The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks. Congratulations? Huh, I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it. I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make. I mean, a little variety couldn't hurt. But all in all, I guess it's pretty nice. Can't really complain. Thanks for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later. Probably not, though.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be yet. One must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Erratic? My, the fangs on this one. Maybe you'll don't imagine I'll take you under my wing, though. I don't need an oblivious apprentice who can't fix. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos. All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with it is called salvation. or at least the closest thing they'll ever get. Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab, for that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers all have to die. Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
If it isn't young Grimster, again to delight my eye. Hey again, what can I get you? Oh? What did this mysterious entity want? Following, or what? But you follow Fate's orders like a well-behaved drone, right? Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office, I just own the den. What else you got in mind? That one? Can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much. Nothing to. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind? Sure, what's your poison? What's a Karen? Some sort of cocktail? Nah, sorry, we don't serve it. Maybe something else? What else you got in mind? Sure, what's your poison? Going straight edge? I get where you're coming from. Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Because you do not need one, and because I say so. Now, let us not waste time and get on. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. Oh, whatever. You? No, Grim. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than... Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today?
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning. A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to know it is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life. They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing. It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot or will not even experience or perceive, ever. Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, No, it is, does it make a sound? That is what the ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness. Fine, let me gather the fire. Oh yes, you absolutely did everything correct today. Such meticulous profile work. Happy? Sometimes I do not comprehend you. Well, that concludes our meeting. Good night, Grim.